Pasquale Cerasoli.
Yep, go. You're ready.
Okay. You have a tough case, Tom, but the only thing I can recommend is when this woman starts talking about her past, just say to her, please, let me explain something to you. Even if you got to make up a white fib, make it up. Say, I used to be like you. I used to worry about this, that, and the other thing. And I was always never well. So one day I woke up. I said, what am I doing? I know I can live only for now. Now. And if I take other things into now, I'm going to spoil it. Now is to advance, to learn new things, to make me feel better. And this is the way I live. I'm just telling you this, maybe you'll understand better. All right? Now, I was asked about innate. Innate comes from the heart. And we know that the blood is a filthy river. So therefore that makes innate filthy. And when we say you must use decorum, and decorum comes from D-E-C-O-R-U-M. And I'll write it down for you so you can see it. And D equals from, cor is from Latin, cordis means heart, and all we do is do that, and we have this hum, which is the heartbeat. So this comes from the heartbeat, to use decorum. Not from the blood, from the heart itself, the beat. Now, what produces the beat? This is another story, we'll get into it some other time. But universal. Innate intelligence, universal intelligence, comes from the soul. And the soul is in the belly. But the soul is not functioning. The soul is in troubled waters. And therefore the heart has to take over. The heart, or innate, is doing work that it shouldn't be doing. And what is our number one killer? Heart trouble. And that's the reason for it. Not because we eat this way, or we eat that way, or we have too many fats. Maybe this may aggravate the situation, but it is not the reason for it. The reason for it is that the heart is doing work that it shouldn't be doing. Now you know more than cardiologists do. And this is important to know this. And our soul is below the midriff. So in self-center, we look at our trunk or the torso, like this. First we have the loins, then we have the belly, and then we have the chest. Three pieces, three parts. And the soul is somewhere in here, and your heart is up here. Now this is the torso, no head. This is John the Baptist when he was decapitated. And this is what it means. Not that he was decapitated because he promised someone something, and that is his brother-in-law did, promised Salome's mother that if your daughter will dance for me, I will give her anything she wants. And so she asked for the head of John. Symbolic. It didn't happen that way. It's just a story to let us recognize something. But we are all decapitated today, whether we like it or not, because we have no Father in heaven. Now the creation. Well, before we go into that, let me talk about the Bible a bit. The Bible is nothing more than many fragments that have been found here, there, and the other place, and that have been put together by scribes. And they did the best that they could. So the original coming together was done mostly by the scribes of the Hebrews, and believe it or not, the Chaldeans, which were the Arabs. And this was the only Bible that they had. Now the first 5 books of the Bible, which they call the first 5 books of Moses, no one really knows if Moses wrote those books. This is what the scribes did. With all the patches that they found, they put these patches together to the best of their ability, and this is what they gave us. But with all that patching, we have some very good passages from the Bible. Now when Alexander conquered so-called world at that time, and he was a Greek, he wanted that Bible to be written in the Greek language. So he took 70 of the best masters of the Bible at that time, and who also versed in Greek, and told them to write this Bible into the Greek language. And this is called, the 70 men, the Septuagint